It's exam season right now, and almost everyone is experiencing stress. Almost everyone, right? You are probably experiencing stress. I am experiencing stress, and it's not a good feeling because it can seriously damage your mental health. Uh, and I'm just gonna tell you a quick story. A couple of days ago, I was extremely stressed out. I had so many things going on, not just exams, uh, and I got to a point where nothing was, I just couldn't focus on anything, uh, and it was the worst, feeling ever. I couldn't focus on my studies. I can focus on my work. I can focus on some other things on the side that I'm doing, and I couldn't record a video. It was the worst feeling ever. uh, and I did some things to help me out, and I will be sharing these things with you right now because they seriously helped me out. And it felt like I was in a dark, deep hole that I couldn't get out of, but I did, and you can too. It's not the end of the world. So you might have many exams right now, and don't think that you're the only person that's dealing with that. Everyone is dealing with that. Me, you, your friends, my friends, everyone. So don't think that you're the only person in the world that is dealing with stress right now. So the first thing is that I don't want you to uh, press yourself too hard. Now, I'm not telling you not to study, and I'm not telling you not to study hard. All I'm saying is that don't push yourself too hard. And that's what I was doing. I looked at my calendar, and I only had 1 hour, break a day, and it was really bad. I looked at it and I was like, no, this isn't healthy because I had so many things going on, and my calendar was just filled. Uh, and it's not a good feeling because it's just constant work, and it doesn't end. So make sure to take some breaks. And then the second thing that I want you to do is I want you to identify what is causing all of that stress. Sure, it might be exam season, but which exam is causing all that stress? You might tell me all of them, but it's not all of them. Because I know and you know that some of these exams aren't, don't take that much, time to study for. So let's say you have a math exam, a physics exam, and then a history exam. So maybe your history exam is, the easiest out of these three exams because you almost know everything. You just need to revise. So I don't want you to stress over that history exam. I want you to just keep it in the back of your head. I'm not telling you not to study for it, but don't waste too much time on it. Instead, use that time to study math or physics or whatever you're experiencing most stress in, or whatever subject that you need to revise most for. So I want you to break down everything and see exactly what is what the hard subjects are and what the easy subjects are. And this isn't just for exam season. This is for for every season. And this isn't just for school. This is for work and for every single thing you do in your life. You break down these things and you see the main source of stress, and you focus on that, and then you take some time off from the things that aren't too hard. And that's what I did. And then what I want you to do is to take a day off. Yesterday was my day off. I didn't do anything. I went out with my friends. It was a Friday. I had some fun, and I came back home, slept, and I started studying again today. So it's not all about working hard and trying to do this and trying to do that and making sure that your calendar is always filled, because you're just gonna crash. And it's a very bad feeling when you crash. You feel depressed, and it just negatively affects your mental health. And I don't want it to affect your negative health, because if it does affect your negative health, then almost every other thing in your life will fall apart, not just your studies, your relationships with people, and your work, and this and that. And I started realizing that I started getting aggressive. I started, just I, I didn't have time for people, and all of that was just because I was stressing over things that didn't really matter. I had A's in subjects, in many subjects. I have A's in all of my subjects, and I'm not saying this deflects, but uh, you know I had so many A's, and I was just stressing over, that one exam that wouldn't really affect my grade. And I'm sure that you have the same thing. If not exactly the same thing, then something that looks like it. You stress over things that you don't really need to stress over. And that's the thing that just it's not healthy. And it really affects your mental health, and it affects how you talk to people. And I didn't have time for people. I was just always, I wanted to get back home as soon as possible to study. And if someone talked to me on the way home, I just, be rude to them, and just, it it just drained me. And it drained me for about 2 weeks, until I just decided to stop and take a break from everything and reevaluate everything. And that's what you should do. And I promise you, all that stress is going to go away. At least 60% of that stress is going to go away. Believe me. So I really want you to relax, don't overthink it, and work as hard as you can, but don't push yourself too hard beyond a certain limit. Okay? And I'm sure that you will get out of it with A's on all of your tests, or whatever grade that you're aiming for. So I wish you the best of luck moving forward.